Welcome to BlackOut, where we're going to be hanging out and doing some awesome builds this year.
Yep, starting off with our Formula Drift cars as we prep them for the new season. And of course, all the maintenance that goes on in between the FD rounds.
We're going to be checking out the neighborhood, seeing some places where we stop for lunch, maybe grab a drink or two before we get back to work.
Yep, some cool spots. We're also going to be traveling the world, driving not only our cars, but anything else that's got 4 wheels or even 2 wheels.
And you're going to be with us every step of the way, joining in on all the fun we're having right here at Race Service.
This is Race Service. The guys that built Donut and have been doing our content since forever, the GT4586, Drift Garage, NOS Proximity, all the fun stuff you guys have been watching online, right? I hope.
I've been watching it.
Yeah, good. Thanks, man. We got one view. Yeah, we wanted to get our own physical space, so they came and they opened up this garage, and we now have our own space to do all of our content and party in.
And perfect timing, because I just moved here, dude.
Hey, dude.
Woo! So this place actually used to be just an old, worn-out, dusty auto shop. RS actually cut the floors, and there's still oil stains on them, so you know it was here for a long time. We've been doing what we like to call phase 1 of the restoration, throwing fresh paint on the inside and outside. I'm putting brand new snap-on roll cabs in here, getting our tools together and really outfitting the shop properly. We actually have our own in-house artist, Ornamental Conifer, who's going to be doing a lot of the design work for us here. And it's just going to be an awesome place to be.
Oh yeah, and that brings us to today, where we're now working on the cars in the garage instead of on the garage, getting ready for the 2018 season. Well, as they say, there is no off season. Our 2018 season starts the day after Irwindale.
Whoa,
so
that's usually Sundays. I think it happens the day
actually,
after.
we had a pool party. Have a full
so
party
Monday,
in my house.
so Monday after.
The Monday after, when we start cutting into the cars and just planning and prepping, getting all the things ready in place for the rebuilds that take place right now.
One of the other big time-consuming things is the livery and the livery design and sponsor placement. So there's a lot of specifics that get down to that, as we know, sponsor requirements of sizing and location that's on the car.
We usually get to that later in the off-season as we want to just work on the cars and crank it out.
Because a lot of times we're still waiting on deals to go through and contracts. But this year we were able to really knock a lot of the things out.
We just gave a lot of free placement out, is what we did.
Our buddy Dayton Hughes is here. He's laying down all the vinyl for us, and we're all just pitching in and getting this thing looking good. So we're doing a little bit backwards this year, where usually we do the engine and all the mechanical and get the car running and everything mechanically done first. But instead, since we have this big photo shoot with Gumout and Blackmagic, we decided to do all the body panels. For me, it just gets me more excited because we don't have an engine in here yet, but we're like one step closer to getting this thing ready for the season, so it's awesome. And delivery stuff is cool, but I really want to see this thing on a dyno, so when it'll be nice to actually get this done first and then be able to do all of the fabrication and mechanical work that goes along with it to get it ready for 2018 FD season.
So we actually got a lot of it done a lot sooner than we usually do, which is nice. And it was great. We got to work with Ornamental Conifer and Yair on the car design itself. So what you see from our cars this year is hats off to them. I think they did a stellar job.
It's really difficult to make a clean scheme look good. And they did a really nice job with different lines and color blocking to really make the car stand out, not just look like it was just painted a certain color, but it was really a scheme that ties the 2 cars together.
And they're not ever really done. We're always adding to them up until the day of Long Beach. So I think everybody always comes up with more ideas, especially when you're working so closely with a designer and an artist. They always see little things after staring at the car for so long. So that's cool too. There'll be little additions made to the car to really make it stand out that much more by the day 1 of Formula Drift.
Which is coming sooner than you want to.
That's right. What's up, guys? I just drove this thing about 4,000 miles from New Hampshire out here to California, moving my entire life out here. I've owned this truck for quite a few years, put over 100,000 miles on it, doing all kinds of drift events all over the country. And I just started recently using the Gumout all-in-one diesel fuel system cleaner. It helps prevent gelling with higher cetane levels, all-in-one fuel system cleaner, not just for trucks. This is for all diesel engines, cars, tractors, generators, everything. It's really easy to use, treats up to 80 gallons, or about 2 tankfuls in my truck. I use it before any long haul like the one from New Hampshire to LA. It also helps fuel economy, and it's sweet. Science in, performance out. We're at the Vara season kickoff at Spring Mountain, where I am going to be racing one of the Formula Fords from Marshall Racing. Big thanks to Advanced Auto Parts for bringing me out, and we're going to have a blast out here and go for some wins. Was incredible. We made some wheel-to-wheel contact, but everybody stayed on track and we all continued on, and eventually I made enough passes and got to the front and held the lead all the way to the finish line. So we finished P1, baby. Well, that is a bummer way to end an overall great weekend, but lesson learned, don't follow too closely on the first lap. Tires are still cold and end up biting me in the ass. Favorite chill spots, paper or plastic. The food is bomb here, and this is something that we're going to be bringing to you guys. It's just kind of showing you around the neighborhood. Hey, our food's up.
All right, it's 4 fried chicken and 2 veggie burgers.
There you
Thank
go.
you. Thank you.
It's a good, but we're not going anywhere. We're going outside.
Whether it's near the shop or on our travels, we're going to be showing you guys places that we like to eat and chill and maybe get some beers.
No, this is cool. It's you know, got up to the shop, and as soon as I got out of the truck, they're taking a break. We're getting lunch. On the next episode, you're gonna see us start thrashing into the cars, not this car, those pro cars over there. Getting ready for Formula Drift Long Beach because, as always, there are tons of unforeseen variables. Anything can come up, parts showing up late, Either way, we're going to be thrashing on these things until the very last minute because you can never be too prepared.
And you guys are going to be with us every step of the way, so stay tuned for the next episode of BlackOut.